Well, there's nothing more commoners can do than try to adjust to the new releases. I don't have to like I don't have to like it, but I'm gonna have to try to adjust to the new manga releases. Not to mention that we are heading close to Christmas, so if everybody's watching this, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody! It's the Black Clover uh, chapter 4-3, and while I'm not really sure if since I'm not one of those top high manga reviewers, I'm not really sure I'm gonna do my favorite mangas I have read this year list, but who knows? If I get enough likes, maybe I could. But no, I'm not really that kind of reviewer, so that's impossible. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the Black Clover, chapter 43, and about it. Last week, Crazy Sally returned in all his sexiness and all his craziness, and let's just say, if anything wasn't unhinged that she was crazy before, this basically confirms it. Anybody who has, she's sexy, and it's pretty easy to have fantasies about her. But the way she does it, well, let's just say if she was in reality, I don't think anybody would want her. What she is saying that she begins to fight against them all and can even wave off Gosh's greater mirror magic. And apparently that her salamander magic works that Gosh's magic works with speed and I'd say trickery. It's not powerful like in power, so to speak. So I guess that's what she's saying by powerful. She launches a duplicate of her, I guess a shadow clone that creates or a slime clone, as we could say, that licks Asta, bites him, and even tries to take his fingernail. Apparently, when she bites him, she can taste his blood. And she confirms that her blood is, his blood is just like any normal human being's. I mean, we do want to know, what's so different about Asta? What is so different about him? So while she tries to take the nail, she gets interrupted by a flame magic brilliant cross. It's the sister, whose name is now saying Teres the Crimson She-Leopard. She gets a little bit hammy. Well, we all know she was a badass lady. And it turns out she is a veteran magic knight. Or at least she was once a magic knight. And she was even the trainer of Captain Fuego Leon. And she called him Fugi. That's pretty funny. That noble boy. That's someone who actually called him a cute name. And she even described him as a snot-nosed kid. But he grew up well. Well, he was nobility. I wouldn't have surprised me if he was a little bit snobbish. Technically, he's still a little bit snobbish, but he had some honor. We still haven't heard if Leon has survived, but, well, who knows. Either way, Sally's outmatched, so the ugly brother says that he can use mud magic to help her if she just fixes him up. While, of course, he doesn't think like that. What he wants to do is take the money. He wants to take the money and then make a break for it. So Sally says, "Are you really sure?" And yes, it says, "Just shut up and give me it." And yes, she does. Let's just say Karma is a bitch. Well, technically Sally is a little bit of a bitch, but the thing is, the ugly one, well, you reap what you sow. And karma doesn't necessarily have to come to the good guys. What Sally injects with him is some kind of a medicine or something that makes his magic go out of control, which Sally describes as he can move him out and his magic is recharged, but his personality wandered off somewhere. Basically, he has been turned into a mud giant, or a mud monster, so to speak. And his name is revealed to be Baro. Either way, as this creature appears, Gosh grabs Mari and makes a break for it, leaving them all behind. Well, that wasn't surprising. but it was kind of irritating. As Sally resolves that she's going to grab Asta, we can only pray for the next chapter, which will probably not come in a very long while. Gosh did say he only cared about his little sister, but I think for sure that his little sister is gonna lecture him. I mean, like punch him or saying that, let go of me, we need to rescue them. Because as I've seen with Mary before, Mary, unlike Gosh, has a big heart. So I think she's going to want Gosh to save them. And he's gonna say, I only care about you. Then if you care about me, save them. Well, the Baro, the ugly one, has turned into a mud monster. Well, that's good. His greed, his jerk-ass behavior, and it's obviously all of his entire self disgusted me. So in a way, he has showed his ugly side out of us. A fate worse than death. In a way, I wonder, does that make him technically dead now, like a magic monster? Who knows, but Asta cannot be caught. So who's gonna provide backup now? Who knows? That's basically this chapter. Again, I have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas, everybody, because we don't know when next chapter is gonna be arrived. I was expecting last week to not have a single one, and yet we got them. Now there's some rumors that we're not gonna get them this week, but we're still gonna get them. I hate when the schedule is messed up out of the holidays. Can't they just tell in Anime's News Network or whatever when they're not gonna work? So we don't have to cry all the time and saying, because fans are greedy. We are greedy people. And we are ungrateful people. Because that's just how people who enjoy fantasy have high standards and are spoiled and greedy. And yes, I am including myself, because there's sometimes we want to do things we have no power of doing. Like knowing when the chapter is gonna be released, if it's gonna be released at all, the status of the manga artist, yeah. It's hopeless, but hey, we need to complain about something, right? And hope that one day one will listen. But we don't know that. We shouldn't end this review complaining like that if you are still watching. Instead, again, give me your thoughts if you have any. And have a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And maybe if we don't see each other in another, a Happy New Year.